I know how you feel. Anything to strike back at me, but don't do it this way.
What do you want me to do? Sit alone in my room and think how in a few months...
Judith, I want you to find peace. We all have to die, Judith. The tragic difference is that you know when and we don't. The important thing is the same for all of us, to live our lives so we can meet death when it comes decently, beautifully, and finally.
Finally. Beautifully. I'll die if I please. Leave me alone.
You hate me so much?
Oh, so much and for so many reasons. I hate you for not telling me the truth. I hate you for letting me hurl myself at your head. Oh, I'm so ashamed.
I can understand. I'm sorry, Judith.
Easy, girl. Easy, Jessica. That's the girl.
Well, is she going to live, Michael?
I guess so. It was touch and go for a while, but she's game. She put up a brave fight.
How nice.
Can I take you home, Miss Judith?
No, thanks. I have a car.
Well, I'll have it sent around.
No, I'm not leaving yet. Michael, talk to me.
What shall I talk about?
Oh, anything. Just talk. Tell me about you, Michael.
Me?
Yes, just as one human being to another.
All right. Sure.
Do you have a happy life, Michael?
Not always. I've thoughts I have to smother down.
Thoughts? What thoughts?
I guess I was born out of my time, Miss Judith. I should have lived in the days when it counted to be a man. The way I like to ride and the way I like to fight. What good's riding and fighting and having good muscles these days? What do they get you?
What do you want?
I told you I have thoughts to smother down. Thoughts about you, Miss Judith.
Why, Michael, you're making love to me.
You invited me to talk to you as a man, and it's as a man I'm talking. Surely I'm better than some of them that's playing around with you. They're afraid of you. Now, I've heard them talking. They'd go after you, but they're afraid. I wish that I was in their boots.
Do you, Michael?
You wouldn't need to risk your lovely neck jumping horses for excitement. One of the nights I've laid awake thinking of you. The things I've wanted to say to you ever since the first time I saw you.
Well, why don't you say them, Michael?
We're of a kind. Will you belong to me and no one else? Kiss me, Judith.
Oh, Michael, let me go.
I'm only a stable hand, is that it?
No, it isn't that. I can't go on this way. Tonight it would be you, and after tonight, what? You again or someone else, and so on until the last hour. Michael, I can't die like that.
Die? What's this crazy talk about dying?
I'm going to die in a few months, Michael. Does that frighten you?
Heaven forgive you for saying anything like that.
Yes, heaven forgive me. When it comes, it's got to be met finely, beautifully. That's what he said. Michael, I'm all shot. I'm all shot. Hello. Murray Hill 773403.
Judith? Is that you?
Yes, Anne. Come in.
Oh, it's so late, Judith. I was afraid something had happened to you.
Hello? I see. Never mind then.
Whom were you calling?
It doesn't matter. Business of apologizing to a gentleman for ruining his life. Really doesn't matter. Oh, Anne, I'm so tired.
Let me put you to bed.
Why? So I can dream.
Oh, Judith, don't talk like that. Please don't.
It's the waiting, Anne. Day and night. Anne, would it be wrong if I made it happen?
Judith, darling, don't.
And I must see him again just once before he goes away.
Hello, Judith.
Hello, Doctor.
Come in.
It is a fine time for a lady to be calling, isn't it? Oh, can you ever forgive me?
I have already.
Oh, but those things I said to you.
It's good to say things, Judith. It gets them out. I do understand.
Do you? Can you? You said you wanted me to find peace. Where is peace?
Within yourself.
I've tried to do the things I said I would. I couldn't. Darling, there's been no one but you. Darling, how good it is to call you that again. You see, I had to come to tell you there's been no one. I couldn't go on with you bitter towards me. Please don't think of me like that.
I love you, Judith.
Yes, I believe you. It isn't just pity. Oh, I take back every unkind thing I said to you. Darling, help me. I've been so stupid. I've crammed every minute so full of waste. And now there's so little time, and I don't know what to do. And I'm afraid, and you're so right and strong. And
Judith. It's all right now, Judith.
If only you let me see you sometime.
You're going to see me every day. I'll show you what peace I can, Judith. You're coming with me to Vermont.
Am I? Oh, no, that wouldn't be fair to you. We'd only have...
Forever. Will you marry me, Judith?
Marry? Oh. Wouldn't it be marvelous if we could? A real wedding, given away, and church bells and champagne, a white frock and orange blossoms and a wedding cake. Now, that's one thing I wouldn't have missed. And you're giving it to me. Oh, darling, I can never love you enough. Darling, look. It's a letter from Anne.
Is she coming up to see us?
Well, not yet, but soon, I think. Listen, I've been trying to rent the house ever since your wedding, but no one seems to have any money. And I'm not going to let tramps have it. Darling, tell me, why do people complicate their lives so? All those horses, that house. Here we have nothing. And yet we have everything.
Everything.
Are you supposed to be helping me, Anne? Where are the jonquilla bulbs?
Oh, here. Jonquilla, narcissus, to be planted in early spring.
Let me have them, darling. Won't they be beautiful next summer? How deep do you plant them?
I don't know. Let's see. Plant the bulbs about...
Anne, look how dark it's getting. It must be going to rain.
Why, Judith.
Well, it's getting darker every minute. We must be going to have a storm. Well, you know, that's funny. I can still feel the heat of the sun on my hands. Oh, no. Anne.
No, it isn't true. No, there are clouds. The sun has gone.
A few hours of brightness and then... Oh, no.
There.
Anne, it's all right. Oh, be quiet, darling.
Hello. There's the ladies' gardening group. Can adjourn their meeting for a moment. I've got some news.
Yes, darling.
Start packing. We're going to New York. Wait a second. I'll be right out.
Judith, look at her.
Anne, you mustn't say a word, please. You mustn't.
Judith, this is great news.
What's happened?
Look, a wire from Dr. Fisher in Philadelphia. Martha took it down over the phone. Here, read it. Well,
Anne, you read it. I never could read Martha's writing.
Dr. Frederick Steele, Brattleboro, Vermont. Wild with excitement over your latest experiment. Biological tests convince me you may be on right road with isolation.
Isolation, see? Choke off the oxygen. Oh, no, you two wouldn't understand.
Believe we should present material at board meeting in New York tomorrow. Please wire. My enthusiastic congratulations, Fisher.
Oh, but, darling, it's wonderful.
Don't I know? I'm in the clouds. I wired Fisher. I meet him at 10 in the morning.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it means driving over to Mills Junction to catch the 440. Come on now. Give me a hand. I can't even find my socks.
Judith, I'm going to tell
Now, Anne, you must go right on with your planting, please.
But you can't let him go.
This is the chance he's been waiting for. The chance to help other people who are sick. He's got to go, Anne. If I can only last till he goes.
Judith.
Anne, please, I know.
You know what this means, don't you? If it's true, it means that in 10, 15, 25 years, I'll begin to get someplace.
Oh, it's very exciting, isn't it?
I'll say it is. Say, which one of those dresses do you want to wear, the gray or the black?
Darling, I'm not going.
What?
Well, I'd rather not. You'll be busy, and I'd just be sitting around in a hotel
Oh,
room.
nonsense. Now, a couple of days in New York will do you good. You can buy some new clothes.
But I don't need any new clothes.
Well, you can see your friends.
Now, please, darling, don't force me to go.
Of course. Well, of course, darling. It's anything you want, but...
Well, New York would bore me. Really, it would. This is my home now. I'd rather stay here.
Judith, you're trembling.
Am I? Well, it's the first time we've ever been separated. Can't a girl get a little sentimental?
Judith, I'm not going. I don't know what I could have been thinking about. I'll call Fisher and tell him.
Darling, are you worried about me?
Every minute you're not in my sight.
Oh, but you needn't be, Anne's here.
But if anything should happen...
It won't, and even so, I'm not afraid anymore. I used to be. I died 1,000 times. The next time, death will come as an old friend, gently and quietly.
Judith.
Ah, but we've had so much, darling.
Just minutes.
If we lived to be 100, we couldn't have had more. And when the time comes...
When the time comes, I'll go with you.
Oh, no.
I swear I will.
No, you won't. You couldn't be that unkind to me.
I couldn't live without you, Judith.
But, darling, you must. I wouldn't want my death to be futile, meaningless.
It is. Futile, meaningless, cruel.
No, not if you live. If you can save others in the future who might die without you. Don't you see, you must go on with your work. You must wipe out this thing that's going to take me away from you. And with each blow you strike, you'll say, that was for Judith, my wife.
Judith.
Now, come on. No more nonsense. You go to New York, and I'll wait home as a proper wife should.